Hello everyone, welcome once again to the channel. Hello everyone, welcome once again to the channel. Today I bring you a piece of news that has moved not only Turkey but also Italy. Get ready because this time it's not just another scandal, but a mother's desperate cry. For days, headlines talked about rumors, about names caught in controversy, about an alleged affair with a married woman, the DJ Sara Bluma. But amidst all that noise, a silence emerged that changed everything. The silence of a mother who decided to speak. Gülden Kanyaman's mother broke her silence with a heartbreaking message addressed to her son. It was short but full of meaning. It was short but full of meaning. Ken posted a black and white photo accompanied by just one word, enough. And below, his mother wrote from the depths of her soul, "My son, I see you and my heart breaks. I feel that you're suffering. Your mind is at war with itself. Your mind is at war with itself. Let go of the past. You're so close to achieving your dreams. Don't ruin it now. You're so close to achieving your dreams. Don't ruin it now. Take care of yourself. There are people who want to see you fall, but you are strong. There are people who want to see you fall, but you are strong. Even in the darkest night, the sun always rises again. There are people who want to see you fall, but you are strong. Even in the darkest night, the sun always rises again. I am with you. I always will be. Your mother. I love you. The message went viral. I love you. The message went viral. Some criticized Can for the alleged scandal. Others simply wept after reading those words. Others simply wept after reading those words. Psychologists and experts weighed in. The media pressure, the intense career, the personal attacks. Everything might be pushing him to the edge of collapse. Everything might be pushing him to the edge of collapse. Yaman, who had recently moved to Italy to pursue his international career, seemed to be living a perfect life. Luxury cars, red carpets, fame. But that image shattered. His mother showed us the side no one sees, the exhausted, lonely and silent man behind the idol. Meanwhile, the woman at the center of the storm, Sara Bluma, remains silent. Some accuse her of playing with Can's feelings. Others claim she's also emotionally devastated. Close sources say she feels full of guilt and has chosen to stay away from the media spotlight. But Can's inner circle didn't sit idly by. Family and close friends flew in from Istanbul to support him in Italy. His trusted circle formed a protective barrier around him. One of them said, "He never shows what he feels, but this time, his post broke us. We know he's carrying much more than he shows." Is Can Yaman going through his darkest hour? We know he's carrying much more than he shows. Is Can Yaman going through his darkest hour? Could this be the turning point that changes him completely? Maybe this pain will help him rebuild. Maybe this pain will help him rebuild. Maybe he'll step away. Maybe this pain will help him rebuild. Maybe he'll step away. Or maybe he'll return stronger than ever. Because when a mother's heart beats so loudly, even the most lost can find their way back. And this story, dear friends, is far from over. Do you think Can will overcome this moment? And this story, dear friends, is far from over. Do you think Can will overcome this moment? Will we witness his rebirth? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to follow this deeply human and emotional story. There are women who even in silence scream dignity. Women who don't need revenge, scandal or empty words to prove their worth. Demet is one of them. A brilliant actress, a strong woman, but above all a soul that has remained faithful to herself even when the world and those around her tried to reduce her to a mere romantic chapter in someone else's story. What many don't understand is that Demet was never a shadow of Can Yaman. She was never just the ex, never just the perfect on-screen couple. She was and still is a radiant figure in her own right. And yet it hurts to see how time and again she's been asked for explanations, for patience, for forgiveness, as if what happened was her fault. And yet it hurts to see how time and again she's been asked for explanations, for patience, for forgiveness, as if what happened was her fault. The truth, from my point of view, is different. While Ken remains surrounded by rumors, questionable decisions and awkward photos, Demet has chosen smart silence. She's enjoying her holidays with her family, surrounding herself with sincere friends, continuing to grow as a professional. Her life is full of projects, new opportunities, peace. Her life is full of projects, new opportunities, peace. And that, in this noisy world, is a form of resistance. What surprises me is that some still question her. Why did she love him so much, they ask. Because loving is not a mistake. When you love from the soul, without calculation, without selfishness, you give yourself completely. And that's what Demet did. It wasn't naivety. It was nobility. It was devotion. And if he didn't know how to care for her, if he preferred other hands, other promises, then the loss isn't hers, it's his. What many fans see, and rightly, is that Demet deserved much more. She deserved stability. She deserved a clean gaze, a mature, committed love, not a game of vanity. People have supported her with strength and affection. People have supported her with strength and affection. Move on. Don't look back. He doesn't deserve you, they repeat over and over. And they're right, because Demet has shown that you can heal without revenge, that you can move forward without hate, that you can close a chapter with your head held high. Some even say that Ken is a man who will never change, trapped in his own persona. Maybe, but that's all the more reason for Demet to stay far away. Because nothing is sadder than a radiant woman dimmed by a love that can't protect her. And Demet wasn't born to beg for crumbs. She was born to be the protagonist of her own story. And she's not alone. She has millions of people behind her who value not only her talent but her essence. In times where everything is fake, she feels deeply. In an industry that demands fake smiles, she laughs and cries with authenticity. Where many sell themselves, she chooses respect. To those who still doubt her strength, I say this. Look at her eyes, her stride, the way she speaks. There is no pain there, only determination. No bitterness, only wisdom. And above all, self-love. Love that was cultivated through tears, yes, but also through courage. Demet is not a victim. She is a survivor. She's not the abandoned woman. She's the one who knew when to walk away. And maybe one day, Kanyaman will realize what he lost. But it will be too late. Because women like Demet don't look back. They build the future and never turn around. While some are still waiting for statements or a reconciliation story, I prefer to focus on what truly matters. The journey of a woman who has learned to reinvent herself, who moves forward without clinging to the past, who knows that success isn't about pleasing everyone, it's about staying true to yourself. And today that's a radical statement. I also admire how she connects with her audience, that genuine closeness. The words of love, the supportive messages, the emojis, the blessings, they're not just fan gestures, they're real affection. Because when someone can awaken that in so many people, it means they're real. And if you ask me what I expect from her in the future, I'd say keep doing exactly what she's doing. Stay true to herself. Don't stop. Don't listen to the doubters. Keep turning everything she touches into art. Because there are many actresses, but women like Demet with that rare balance of sensitivity and strength are precious.